Welcome back.
What's
It's
up?
episode 403 of the Dead Pixels Internet.
All right.
You're probably going to hear some background music. That's not added but as an after effect.
No, it's not.
It's just neighbor music.
Yep. Coming
Anyways.
from all the way down below.
Yeah, from hell. This is episode 403. We're finally out of E3. And all the things that's been mentioned there has been mentioned. All the memes there have been memed.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu Reeves now is like the biggest.
Keanu Reeves. And see, there's some other stuff that lady too.
Yes, her, the dog,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
Yep.
and Bowser from Nintendo.
Exactly.
They're the big memes of E3, and I think it's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, especially like Keanu Reeves, because once you read more into his life, you can tell like, yeah, that's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, oh man, he deserves all the good things that happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like, it's kind of a weird thing, and one after another, which is like, oh yeah, he was in John Wick 2, and then like in a couple other things in between that time.
Mm-hmm.
But once John Wick 3 came out, then it was E3, then it's Toy Story, and then now, Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, dudes, it's the second coming.
Yep.
Even though, it's like the new, Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
He's just like, oh yeah, he's back now.
He's back. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Captain Marvel's out on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get it?
Not yet.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think those things go down in price.
I will probably get it. Yeah, they don't be on sale no more.
I know, which is kind of fucked up. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I loved it when it was like, only once in a while. The only time I saw that was like Black Friday, and it was only like 2 movies.
Mm-hmm.
It was Black Panther and Infinity War, and they were not even that. It was like okay, it was like $12.99.
Yep.
But they don't go on sale as the regular
Mm-hmm.
Blu-rays or anything like that. And I, for the most part, wait. There's nothing I get like, oh, I gotta get that on the first day. I know for a fact, like, okay, I know Infinity War is not gonna go down
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well just buy it right now. And I did, and like, yep, pretty much stayed the same price the entire time. Even the other ones too, like Ant-Man and the
Mm-hmm.
Wasp, still like 22 or whatever. And the lowest they go is 19, at least for the Blu-rays and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. As for Captain Marvel, yeah, I'll wait for it. I don't know when it's gonna go down, but eventually it should.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then, what's his face gonna come right after it too?
Spider-Man,
Not Spider-Man.
Endgame.
Endgame.
So if going by that calculation, shouldn't it be like next month for
Probably.
Endgame?
Yeah, too.
Oh man, because the last one came out July also.
Yeah.
Infinity War. So I remember that day, I was like, oh shit. I was all the way at Hillside. And I was like, right before I went to work, I just picked it up like, yeah, might as well. And I did.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though. Good stuff.
Mhm.
Anyways, yes. So last week, we talked about E3.
Yep.
And then after that, we went to Chinese food place.
Chinese food. Yep. We did.
You talked with your friend.
Mm-hmm.
How was your birthday, by the way? Because people always want to give you that pressure of like, you got to have a good birthday. You got to go out and go on the night
that day.
town. Exactly. It's like, well,
Like,
why do I want to do it?
I worked that day. Like, if anyone know, I'm 34 now, so
Yeah.
like it was a weekend. My birthday was last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I work and I just I work. I got home. I relaxed.
I'm like, you
I thought that was a Persona 5 figure, but it's not. Figma.
Where do you think you are?
Straight ahead that box.
I see.
The Figma
Yeah, I
box.
get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
I was like, is that Persona 5? No, it's not. So I was like, okay. I'm just like, I got home. I work. I even said on Facebook, I was like, I just relaxing in my hot ass room because it was hot that day.
Yeah.
And just like relax and do nothing. Like that Wednesday was the day, I had a day off. And then went to get Chinese food. It was raining.
Oh yeah.
It was raining.
Because that's when we did the podcast.
We did a podcast. It was raining, and then got home and I just
Relaxed again.
relaxed again. Like, a good day.
Yeah.
And I also realized that my Xbox Live code didn't work.
Oh shit! So what happened?
I wanted to call in and be like, hey, I bought this at GameStop and figure
You
out
still
like
got your receipt?
Yeah, I still got my receipt. I believe.
Well, we should go there and complain.
Yeah.
We'll get to that story later, but
Yeah. $15. But no, it was. I don't have the receipt on me, but I was gonna be like, hey, boy, what happened?
Seriously, what happened here?
What happened here?
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it is.
No, but that whole thing of like, oh man, you gotta have.
You got this stuff on you. It's on your birthday. You gotta go to these bars. And I'm like, nah, not necessarily. Not for me. I was like pretty much just like I just had just a okay to like I just want to keep to myself and just whatever.
Exactly.
And just like done.
Yeah, I still do have those things like, oh man, for this birthday I'm going to New York, and you know, that's when I can actually go there during my days in the airport and all
airlines experience.
Yeah. So, but recently it's always been like, oh, I'm working on my birthday. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's.
And when I was at 7-Eleven, I remember when I was there once, and then like one of my coworkers, she was like. She brings out like these cupcakes, whatever, from the bag. It's like, happy birthday. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. I said that out loud, and I'm like, I just blew it out with my hand, like, no, we ain't doing that. Not this time.
No, just straight up like, no, we're not doing this at all. But what? Nope.
Like, it's just a regular day, all right? I don't care.
It's a regular day.
I mean, does it speak that much? Like, oh, you don't celebrate birthday? Like, well, why would I?
Like,
no one else celebrates my own birthday, so why should I celebrate my own?
Like, I was like, yay, cool. Like, no, my daughter called to say happy birthday, which is awesome. Best birthday gift.
Yeah, there you go.
And, from Sanji Kick, I got a not Persona. I keep thinking Persona.
You love Persona.
I have a Shining Diamond fig.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
The one I have, or the?
No, it's a different one. It's a standing one.
What do you mean, like?
He just stands mentally. That's you. That's not me. It's just like he just like stands like
standing there all menacingly.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's Shining Diamond.
That's
cool. Boy, you safe. I told you.
Is that what you interpreted from that?
Yep.
For me, I'm just like, yes, you got that right. It's boy.
Yep.
That's that one. That one's just T-posing for dominance.
T-posing.
And that one is from the ending, the Modern Crusaders.
Yeah, I know. But I just thought, I was like, boy. The other one, T-posing. I just think of, what's that dude name who had Metallica stand?
Oh, yeah. Not Panacotta. It was Risotto Nero.
Risotto Nero. He just like T-pose.
Yeah.
In the anime, he did T-pose.
Yeah.
Don't you deny it because he did T-pose. Damn it.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that message was from me. That was a Facebook group message. But no, I just like it's okay. No, nothing else. Just I was like too busy. Like
it is funny we think like we're not club people at all.
Also, my birthday is the week during the week when E3 happens, so it's just like, what stuff is new for E3? Okay, cool, awesome.
Those are my gifts right there.
Yeah, those are the magical gifts I get. Also, I showed my daughter the new Minecraft dungeon, and she's excited. Comes out in 2020, so that's one game. Go get that. Thumbs up.
Get some crossplay happening.
Yeah. Also, any other Cyberpunk is also, but I'll probably go pre-order Cyberpunk in like 2020.
Wow.
But I'll probably go do that on like Target because I'm like, everyone's just like, oh, GameStop will go out of business. I don't think GameStop's not going to go out of business.
It's probably going to rebrand itself. I think it's going to be like a nerd store instead. Because they have a bunch of other stuff. Like, oh, they have figs now. They have
so it's
backpacks.
More, they go have like figs and all this stuff, which I believe some people will buy.
I mean, that would be cool. If they go into the anime fig market and be like, it's a good thing.
Because, anime and video game figs. So they got some deep pockets.
They got some good stuff right now for like, if you liked My Hero Academia, they have that at least there.
Yeah, and they
once
also
hit into
Solaris,
once they hit like, you got your regular Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but hit the deep stuff like JoJo or like One Piece or anything like that. And then be like, give me the money. Which I'm like, that's cool. A kind of like almost chain of anime fig places.
Yeah, also one thing I got a message from that place I went to, Uniqlo. And they used to say, One Piece shirts in now. Like, special One Piece Uniqlo shirts. So I'm like, oh, I will have to wait to get those. But I still want to go back over there so I can get, like, go home, become a family man shirt. And, like, a couple Gundam shirts because I think the Gundam shirts are awesome. That's
pretty funny.
Like, and it's not like, Gundam rings. Like, it's just Mobile Suit Gundam. I like... Do you read me on? Do you read me? Blah 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 blah. Start with A. Amuro.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
You're telling me,
Amuro.
like,
It's just so dumb. It's like this is so like a low Gundam meme. I want to get this shirt. And also it's like had like a kind of like a strawberry, kind of like a reddish peach color shirt. I was like, I will get this shirt. And another one's like, you can do it, Amuro. I was just like, that seemed like that's a dumb ass meme that I want to get on a shirt. And just wear it around anime conventions like, you can do it, Amuro, and see any fresh, new hot faces, boys meme, be like, wait, you have an Amuro shirt? Yep. You like Monsu Gundam? Nope. Why?
Wow.
Because I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Gundam, but I respect it. I'm more like Gundam Ring. More like the 90s Gundam.
Well, this is the
like,
first time we've ever talked about Gundam in this podcast.
Mid Gundam, like when Gundam Ring, when Toonami was a thing, when Toonami was like headhunt you, like, oh shit, we bring all the Gundams in, like, oh, Gundam Ring's awesome show, just like, oh, the politics and mech fighting, yay! And then you realize that, oh, this is more political than mech fighting. Sometimes there's a message behind all this.
Yeah.
Okay. But then, like, I know the creator don't like his fans because, like, y'all taking all of contests where it's supposed to be me. It's like, no, it's just a mech fighting. It's just like people like Robotech. People like Robotech for different reasons. Yeah. I never got into the Robotech fandom. I never got into Voltron fandom at all because I was like, Voltron's like, it's like Power Rangers but with cartoons.
Yeah. Well, even then, like, I know that's the big whole thing with Gundam too, is those not figs, but even like you have to build them yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And those, like, yeah,
seeing those, I'm like, God,
like, they are like Legos, and I have to say, is those things always wanted to get one for some odd reason.
Just start a project on your own.
Start a project and never finish it. That's what one thing is like. Yeah, I want to get that and never finish it. Never, because those things are like piece by piece, and you have to make sure everything goes into exact way. You have to look at those, like the chart, like you got on the Lego one. You got there.
Yeah, pretty much.
And be like, fuck,
and hopefully one of those like 1,000 pieces actually like.
Hopefully all these 1,000 pieces will go together, and you will like, I need all these 1,000 pieces.
Yeah. So when I see those over at like cons, I'm like, damn. To have the time to do that.
Yeah, can I buy the whole one?
Yeah, I know. Like, I just want that one on the left.
The one that's the display one. I want that one.
Yeah. Right.
How about I pay you an extra $10 so you can build it for me?
Wow, that's like $1 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it, man. Yeah.
You seem like you're a man of talent.
Right. That's the thing. Anyways, yeah. So we went to #1 Chop Suey. Mm-hmm. It was fun. Yes. Because the last time we were there was, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then we were just sitting there. We're just like, oh yeah, so what's going on?
Just talking. JoJo talking about memes, talking about games.
It was during E3, so they were talking about E3 also.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this game comes out. Okay, cool. You're gonna get Final Fantasy VIII remastered?
Yes.
Hey.
And like, people ask, why are you going to get remastered? Because I can play on the Switch and be having fun with it. Or better, I will buy it. You know what? I'd seem like I would drop money on the Switch and also for the Xbox One. Reason why? Because maybe I want to do a Let's Play on it.
Oh, wow.
JRPG. And know why? Because it's just Final Fantasy, baby.
So you're going to go from one big one, the Persona 5, to another big one, Final Fantasy VIII?
I said maybe. But at the same time, it's just like, I'm doing Persona 5, right?
Yeah.
But I have to also, after get done Persona 5, eventually I have to do Persona 5 Royale. Mm-hmm. Because that's a continuation, baby.
Wow. That's funny how they're... It's like in a weird era of like, is it a continuation or is it just...
It's just the Game of the Year edition. The stuff they like, it's the success of Persona 5 is good, but this is the continuation story. All the other stuff they had continue on. But like... Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
But I know I'm supposed to get a game coming soon.
What, in the mail?
No, just download it to me, the code.
Oh, download?
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Bloodstain.
Oh, right. That's still happening.
Yeah, that's supposed to come out this month or next month.
I think it's this month.
Yeah, I look on the email. I think the Steamer is getting it like today or tomorrow. I think the console people getting it like 2 weeks afterwards.
Let me know how it is, because I've been eyeing them down. Like, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Yeah, like, I just have to wait and see if it really is coming.
So we went to Target afterwards too.
Yes.
And we went to the electronics section.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, "Where's this again?" Because this particular one has been changed like so many times. It's been like, "Oh, it was used to be over there, but now it's right over there."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Okay, let's go there." Going through all that stuff, and that's when things were still on sale.
Yep.
Did we get anything there? I honestly don't remember.
Gatorade.
Just
Gatorade and paper plate.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
And then afterwards, we went to the GameStop, which was close enough to it.
Yep.
We walked over there, and
I got the
yeah, that's when you got your
the Xbox One Live, which is not working, which is what the fuck, and then PlayStation Plus. Which people are like, why you get the PS5? I said, it's still some guys. Games with Gold is still good. Like Games with Plus is still good. So like that's the only thing I use it for. Like
get free games.
Get free games. Like the Plus deals are cool. There's some good deals. Also, you can buy NBA 2K19 for $3.
There you go.
There you go. $3. Pretty much. People are like, oh, is it worst? Is it a bad game? It's like, no. If you buy, if I knew,
hey, it was gonna be $3.
If it was gonna be $3 back in like October or September, I would still buy it for the full price. But regardless, it'd be like, oh, if you just want a complete basketball simulation with not the fucking microtransactions trying to add towards it, that's a fucking steal.
Yeah,
that's a good game. Pretty much for $3. It's just like, just a good basketball game. It's like when NBA Live was selling for like $7 to $5. You'd be like, oh, is that a good game? Like for the price? Yes, but the actual game suck ass. NBA Live. Each and every year I buy NBA Live in the middle of the year because it'd be like for $5 or $6. And I play it and realize to the fact and go and think about it. It might suck ass with the designs. They're not that good, pretty much with the movements. It feels like it's just
a Dreamcast.
A Dreamcast game. It's just like player models is just not that good to me. I'm sorry, player models not that good. The customization of the players is not that good. It's like terrible. Oh yeah, but you can upload your face and you can create like that. It's like no, fam. I just don't like the default looks and the default hairstyles. It looks so janky, so plain, and just feel like this is just not fun at all. You know what I have fun with? MLB 19, the show. Did I ever talk about it?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I have fun with that game, but trying to play that on season mode suck ass because I'm trying to go 162-0, and
that's not impossible. I'm pretty sure it is possible, but you gotta be there.
I won 13 games so far, and I can't get it to 14 games because the fucking computer always magically hits the fucking home run, the bottom of the 8th or top of the 9th, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, I try and hit a home run. Oh, foul ball. Oh, strikeout. Oh, pop up. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you and your AI.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, because the AI, pretty much every time it goes one of those experiences, like, once you get better in the game, the AI gets better in the game.
Yeah.
So if you get worse in the game, the AI get worse in the game. So you have to suck ass. Suck ass to pretty much to screw the game. Maybe that's some way to change it. Who knows? But other than that, I'm like,
yeah,
no.
It's weird when AI is like, oh, you're doing really good. There's some stuff that you don't even know.
Yeah,
it's like the director inside like Left 4 Dead or something like that. But yeah, so when we were in GameStop,
$15.
Yes, that's the joke going around between me and Lauren now. So you get some weird people going in at GameStop, and then while we were there looking around, some kids goes up to his mom, like, "Don't buy it! It's $15.
$15."
And I'm like, whoa, like that's pretty funny right there. Why is it funny? It's just like it's just something that's just you had to be in the moment to be there because you were talking about like some serious stuff with your friend. I was like, oh yeah, how do you think about this? Like, oh, I think it's cool. And then out of nowhere, some kid just comes in. It's like, don't buy it. It's $15. I'm like, wow. So it's funny because you lost your train of thought and started laughing at that. And you had to be like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That was funny right there. We're gonna continue our conversation another time. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, we went and did that. and it was fun going to that GameStop, and we just after that we just went home.
Yep.
It was a very cold and rainy day that day.
Yep, it sure was.
We also saw our friend Alex.
Mm-hmm. Well, not the same day, but the same week. I know,
same week.
Mm-hmm.
He came from the land of down under to visit Chicago again.
Well, land
down under, yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was fun.
Oh yeah, so this is your Chicago minute.
Yeah, so here, it was funny because he was talking to us about like, oh, so you guys do the podcast, right? I'm like, yeah, of course, you're the listener. So you guys don't talk a lot about Chicago on there. I was like, we don't need to. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird that we start talking about Chicago out of nowhere. Like, I was like, oh yeah, right. Oh, what's not happening in Chicago? The taste of it. All right, cool. The end.
Okay. Let me tell you what's happening in Chicago right now.
So here's a new segment called the Chicago Minutes.
All right. So right now on Instagram, some guy at 9:00 today was on top of the what bus is this? The number 75th bus. Anyone know what number 75 bus in Chicago? Probably Southside. So he was on top of the bus for some odd reason. Who knows? What's your Chicago minute?
My Chicago minute is we're gonna probably reach into summer by next week.
Next week
or this week later or next week later. But
or pretty much
it's been nice for
or pretty much probably in a month from now, and then because then it would be really really cold or really really hot for a month.
For a month, yeah. Mm-hmm. What else is happening in Chicago? I honestly don't know.
The NBA draft is coming up for the Chicago Bulls.
Puerto Rican Day Parade happened. Yeah, I wasn't there.
It was raining.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pokemon Go Fest happened.
Sure. Also there was there's the Pride Festival this weekend.
This weekend or next weekend?
This weekend.
So I thought it was like the 30th.
Oh, probably 30th, yep.
Which is it?
No, I think so, the 30th, sure.
Like whatever, man. You think I care about those things?
Well, I'm not going to it, so
yeah,
I'm not too sure. And there you go, your Chicago minute.
I remember when I went to the Pride Festival that one time, it was like, okay, I don't think I want to go back again.
Too crowded for you?
Too crowded, and that's just the energy I just don't care for. You know, living up to, like, being in the Ace and Rave line, but, you know, in a hot day. Not on a cold night or anything like that.
It would probably be hot then.
Yeah, that's true. And then also there's just a bunch of, like, trash that just gets left over, and I feel bad for anyone has to clean that up. I'm like, damn, man. All right.
Yep.
Anyways, what was I gonna say?
That's it. Chicago minute.
Chicago minute. That's for you, Alex. See you later. Anyways, let's move on then, I guess.
Yep.
So what's going on this week? Honestly, not much. I said, like, what happened? A lot of stuff that happened was like a previous week. Like, hey, they revealed a new Apple stand, and that got memed to hell.
Oh, on top of the
$1,000 stand.
Yeah, $1,000 stand, which everybody like, oh, this is funny, da da da, and the thing is another like 700 or something. And then I was like, did anyone else check a look at the other like computer stands? Because those was like $7,800. It's just they did it like kind of badly with like, oh well, how they present it, because Apple's it's really bad presenting stuff now. So you know,
I don't know. Here's the thing for me with that. I'm always gonna stick with the laptops from Windows. I just have a Windows OS because that's what I'm used to now. It's a lot easier. If I ever had like a MacBook or something or one of those actual I don't know what they're called anymore.
It's about
stands, like the actual desktop ones.
Oh, it's about the Windows one, the Windows Surface.
No. I'm talking about like actual Apple stands.
Oh, okay.
Like Apple desktops.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know, but I'm not
I
sure
don't know what they're called. They're called something like the Mac X or something. My brother has one of those. I go in and all the time. I'm like, I don't know how. Like, I can't work through this thing. You know, iPads, yes, I can do that. iPads are a lot more simpler and all that. But when it comes to Mac stuff, I'm just like, I don't know, man. But with Windows stuff, I'm more used to it. But to pay $1,000 for a stand, that is something only a Mac, fanatic will do.
Oh, I would not mind getting a
$1,000 stand.
No, $1,000 stand. Yeah, I have a stand. It's called GoPro.
Oh, Pro?
I don't know.
I'm like, that's not even good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't pay $1,000 for something like that. And I mean, those things are nice, with Final Cut and all that stuff, like actual pros using all that. Yeah, that looks really cool. And Adobe Premiere, and you can get Adobe Premiere on anything, and that looks really nice. But I cannot, for the life of me, spend $1,000 on a stand. That's something you should hold up.
Stand?
Unless it gives me a stand, yes. Every time I keep saying stand, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
That's all that it is. Speaking of stand.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Ooh, what?
It was, we're getting close to the end of a JoJo.
Yeah, Ari?
Yes, Ari Arrivederci.
Oh.
Everyone always says that, but no one ever mentions the Ranchias ones.
Bola 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 Bola?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that's only happened once in the series.
I know. And what he did it, though.
Yeah, he did.
Now
go fight.
Via. Because they revealed the new King Crimson version of the opening.
And people went apeshit.
Yeah. Because they usually do it, the episode before it ends, the series, that part ends, or like the episode of where it ends.
Yeah.
But they did 4 episodes before it ends, which I'm like, wow, that's really early when, they're going to reveal some really cool, like, different openings and all that stuff. But it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's a body switch episode.
It's the body switch episodes.
And I remember when I was reading that, because, they don't really, you can't really tell that people switch bodies, because, when you read it, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But in this one, they do their best to act like how that person would be in a different body, which I'm like, I'm always appreciative of that. That it's like, oh, I got different stands now. You've got gold experience now yourself.
Exactly.
Which is pretty cool.
Ho 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 ho.
And then it ends on a cliffhanger, and you're like, holy crap, that was cool.
Yeah. The cliff is the hangers.
Diavolo, your boy.
Yep.
Making donuts everywhere.
Exactly. Donut Supreme.
And the thing of like, oh, that's Silver Chariot Requiem. And Polnareff Turtle.
Yeah.
All this stuff is coming.
A talking turtle.
All this stuff's coming together now. Which you're
turtle, talking turtle.
It's gonna be fun when it ends. Because now I can finally be like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a thing where they explain what's happening in the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Because I don't know.
The reading can be confusing, but it'd be like, oh, I understand what happens.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that's all you got right there.
Yep.
So, anyone else see that meme online of me and the boys? That was a hot one for like a minute.
What boys?
Me and the boys enjoying a good thing, and it's like the Spider-Man one from the 60s.
No.
Wow, you didn't even see that one?
No.
Yeah, wow. That was big for that time, because there was like so many versions of that one. They did like the JoJo and Sonic and all that stuff. They were referenced in a lot of things. But they did that. Anyway, so I've also been playing a video game too. It's called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was about to say Origins, but it's not Origins. And you think like, Odyssey, where does that fit in? It's after Origins. And it's in that time frame now where it's kind of just an RPG in itself.
Yeah. And
it annoys me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another Chicago minute. If you go to the Contemporary Museum Art in Chicago, you get to see some famous stuff at there. Virgil from Nike, well, the one who made Off-White. His like the Off-White brand, the clothing with the quotation with words like just say get, like quotation get, quotation out, like clothes, like just the word in quotations get. I'm just use that for example because I'm staring at Get Out. His stuff is at the art museum, like the Contemporary Art Museum, so you can check out his stuff and buy his stuff there. You will be spending a whole lot of stuff there.
Buy stuff over at the Contemporary Art Museum.
Well, because he's also selling some stuff there too, so all the hype pieces.
Did you actually go there when you were a kid in the Museum of Contemporary Art? Because I remember I went there when I was a kid for a school trip.
Yes. I remember went there in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I went to the Contemporary Art Museum and then the Art Museum further down.
Modern Museum.
Yeah, the Modern Museum of Art, then like the other ones as well.
The Science and Industry.
Yes. And the Share Aquarium, and then the other one all the way on Lakeshore Drive, like further down south.
Isn't that the Science and Industry?
Is that?
I know that for sure because I remember going like once.
No, I mean all the way south.
All the way south?
Yeah, all the way to the end, like close to the like just before the end of Lakeshore Drive. Not the one like still downtown. I mean, it's further south.
I'm saying, isn't that not Science and Industry? Because I remember it took a while for when we were on the bus to get to the Science and Industry.
Oh, probably so. Who knows? I don't know.
Would you take your daughter there?
What, to the south side one?
No, any of them.
Yeah, I took my daughter to most of them.
To most of them?
Yeah. Like,
well, did you take her to the Contemporary Art one?
No, I did not, because the Contemporary Art one is a little bit confusing because it's like on Chicago Avenue. And then, like, to get around there is like a pain because Michigan Avenue is always busy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed looking at the contemporary art stuff because it's mostly stuff like, I don't know what the hell this is.
Exactly. So right now, it's just like a bunch of stuff. Like, so this is what you consider modern art right now.
Well, it's contemporary art.
Yeah, contemporary art.
Which is weird to say. Like, what is that? Contemporary? Contemporary means like at that moment. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I saw a weird statue of a dude and like made out of wood, and I'm like, sure, we'll go with that. Yeah. Is there another one in that area too, or is that just the only one?
What?
Around the water tower, because I know that's near the water tower.
I know there's some other ones around there. I just can't think of. That's your Chicago minute, like trying to figure out what's around there.
I used to go down that one a lot. Well, near the water tower, because there was a fancy ass church there. And when I used to go to church, not anymore.
Also, guess who's on Twitter?
Me. No. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The real orange juice.
The real OJ32.
That to me is some of the...
Who still did not get his blue checker mark yet.
You know why? Because so many people out there are just taking that thing and they're like doing weird parody accounts of it. And it's kind of fucked up because they put on things like, oh, gonna go kill my wife. And I'm like, holy shit.
No, like that real OJ did someone did hack into his thing.
Yeah.
And he put that
I was like, holy shit.
He go, if you didn't see it, his thing. If you didn't see it here, I didn't say it. But you did say it though.
Yeah.
And he go OJ with some hot takes.
It's weird. He's doing videos.
Doing videos, like, I mean, he doing stuff from early Twitter stuff.
Yeah. So it to me, I'm like, damn, OJ Simpson's on there now.
Like, everybody just memeing it up.
It is. It's kind of weird to see, because you haven't seen him in a long time, and
never seen him really talk. And the only time I heard OJ talk, it was like pretty much just the Naked Gun movies.
Well, he also, I don't know if you saw this, but he was also on Who Is America on Sacha Baron Cohen's show.
Wait, I don't watch Who Is America.
He was like trying to make him confess his murder on his show, which I'm like, oh fucking hell! I was like watching, like, I can't believe he's gonna say stuff like, Sacha Baron Cohen saying stuff like, it's almost like kind of like killing your wife. You ever did that? I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, damn.
I'm pretty sure OJ knew he was on.
I'm pretty sure he did too, but seeing that, I'm like, holy crap! And that's the last time I saw OJ Simpson, other than the '90s and all that stuff. And also, they stopped making the Ford Bronco because of him. Yep.
It was weird. That last shipment, 93, 94? Yeah, 94. Yeah, Ford Bronco. Can't read no Ford Bronco no more because OJ, white Ford Bronco.
There was a funny joke about that too on one of the Netflix channels. Is like 1993, like OJ, whatever. OJ kills people so hard they stopped making a Ford Bronco. Could you imagine doing something so fucked up there's no more Toyota Camry? I'm like, that's a good one. But yes, he's on there, and a lot of people are following him and retweeting him and all that stuff, and it's like, well, I guess that's how it is. Because he made a book also too.
I didn't kill them.
No, I didn't do it, but if I did, here's how I would do it. Which went on the stands and went away almost immediately. Yep. I'm like, holy crap, man. And that started a whole thing in the 90s, just the coverage of that thing. It became a joke in itself, too. They even referenced it in Shrek, too, which is the weirdest thing. I'm like, oh, he's going down on a Bronco. I'm like, Wow. That's that big in culture right now, huh?
Oh, but that was like 10 years ago after that happened.
What, for Shrek 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 10 years ago. Shrek 2 happened like like 04, 05.
What, Shrek 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just about.
Yeah.
Because, we're gonna check it out.
Check it out
when
because
did Shrek 2 come out, please?
It comes like 04 or 05, probably so, and the OJ murders came out like in 94.
Well, he never got it. That never stuck, but yeah.
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah, so yeah, like 10 years ago. That happened 10 years ago. The murders happened 20 years ago.
2004 is more than 10 years ago.
Well, 15 years ago. So 25 years ago, that's when the craziness happened.
But yeah, he was also on Naked Gun 2, which was so weird.
He was on the Naked Gun series, which was like, what?
Yeah,
and he was the comic relief.
Yeah, he was.
It was like the black guy is always getting like, oh no, all this crazy shit happens.
Thrown off of stuff and
and survived. Like how? Fucking OJ.
And like I remember watching it later after that happened, like around 95, 96, the Naked Gun movies. I'm just like, wow, he's in this thing.
Like, what? How?
Like that's something like you can't like retroactively take off, like whatever.
Yeah,
kind of like with like, oh, this is a new scandal now. Oh, everything that's involving Kevin Spacey, oh, it's gone now.
It's gone now. It's just like, oh
no, he's just there.
He's just there, and like Kevin Spacey, I'm not even sure what he's doing no more.
He had a campaign trying to come back into House of Cards, and people were like, "What the hell are you doing, Kevin Spacey?" Yes, it sucks that he's like, well, I don't know if it sucks, but it's like. It just all came out.
Actor.
He just came out all so suddenly, and all just like one after another. Like,
it's just gone.
Oh yeah, he was accused of doing some weird stuff with a kid. Oh, now I'm gay. And then boom, he's just gone.
Yeah, it's just a boom. He's just done. Just
like Louis C.K. I'm just like, damn.
Oh, Louis C.K. just. The thing is, he had a chance of audition, but he just decided to. I think, like it was bad timing of like.
Oh that whole thing of like coming out one after another with the scandals and stuff.
Yeah, it's just like
Weinstein thing.
There's all this stuff like ooh, ouch.
And then he was about to release a movie at that time too, and then that was not coming out.
Yeah, that never got the.
He was also have a second special getting released on Netflix, and they canceled it.
It was like, nope.
I was like, damn. And then I'm like looking at on Twitter, see if he's on Twitter. He's not. He's gone. He used to be on Twitter. He used to be one of our favorite comedians. Now he's just snapped out of existence. He was supposed to be in Life of Pets too, and then they just replaced him with Patton Oswalt. But I'm like, damn, man. He's just pretty much... He had his time, and just because of that, and he didn't even have a good, comeback for that, he's gone.
Yeah, well, he could still make a good comeback, but he had to be, like, something like...
What?
Good ass jokes.
Oh, yeah, with that, you're talking about the time when he tried to come back and made a lot of, like, weird... edgy jokes that no one...
People was like, no, fam, we're not down with that.
Yeah, that is... Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do it.
That's not how you do it, man.
So it kind of sucks. But now you get,
because he goes how how Chappelle did it.
Oh yeah, he came
like that
class.
The first two specials was more like damn. He was attacking the whole like the trans people got onto him, and then he came back with a joke and was like, oh well, no, with that and pretty much, okay. Fucking Chappelle's funny, ha 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 ha.
Oh, you're talking about he made 2 in the beginning, then made another 2 at the end of the year. Which only Chappelle could do that because he didn't. He was better wording at his stuff than.
Yeah, exactly. Louis C.K. is more like frustrated, angry man.
Yeah.
And be like, well, there's no meaning behind this. It's just you sound angry, but it's like you look like, well, what's the punchline at? If people don't get it, it'd be like, okay, I get the joke, but other people don't.
I think it's still a whole cancel culture thing out there too.
Oh yeah,
gotta cancel this guy because he said something else bad a long time ago.
Yeah, that's how it is,
and
man.
That's how it is, and that's why Keanu Reeves taking no chances.
Yeah,
that's why you don't hear any scandals from him or anything like that. You just hear he's like, oh, he was a great guy. He donated almost all his money to cancer research. I'm like, almost got him. Yeah. And the thing is too, I did watch Always Be My Maybe.
Yeah.
The one on Netflix. Oh, that too. Like, so yeah, it was like John Wick 3, Always Be My Maybe, and Cyberpunk, all coming out within the same time. I saw that movie because I was curious. Like, okay, I gotta see what this is, and I saw the whole movie. So if you don't know who Ali Wong is, she's the Asian lady in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's written for most of the episodes of Fresh Off the Boat.
Yeah,
which is like a good. I can say
it was a good show until the guy decided to cancel it.
No, he's not just not a part of it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, they still
Eddie
make
Huang?
it. Yeah.
You know about Eddie Huang?
Yeah.
The chef.
Yeah, he was on like what's his face on the He was with one chef like one of the Asian chefs. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the
Eddie,
famous one.
Yeah, that was his show 1st.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to make the first season was kind of more at how his life was, but he said oh, the dad was way too relatable.
Yeah.
My dad's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
But TV shows don't want to be like, you just make an awful dad. Like, no, he's got to be somewhat relatable.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's like, okay, I don't want to be part of the show anymore.
Yeah, I guess so. His rights.
I think that and just probably.
Yeah, it just created differences. So pretty much.
And so now it's just he was involved in the first season. Now he's just not involved anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's still on. They still have like a lot of like 90s references inside that show because it takes place in the 90s. And it's still, I mean, I watched a couple episodes, and it is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that show. So she wrote for almost all that, and that guy too. He's really funny too. The guy Park, Mr. Park, I think his name is.
Yeah.
God damn, I gotta look at his name now.
Yeah. Ho Chan Polk? No, that's the baseball. That's the baseball player.
Yes. Always be my maybe in sunny Philadelphia. Randall Park.
He is a very good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. He was in Ant-Man.
He was in Ant-Man and then Aquaman.
He was in Aquaman?
Yeah, he was in Aquaman. It's so
Doing
funny.
the same stuff?
He was a scientist in that one.
Wow, okay.
The guy plays for both DC and for
Marvel.
Marvel.
Get that money.
Yeah, but yeah, he's really funny. I remember seeing him just, really, he's got good comedic talent and all that stuff. But yeah, Ali Wong and Randall Park made that movie. It's kind of like a Crazy Rich Asians thing, except not more relatable. Because so she goes off and becomes one of like the hot media moguls out there, and he's stuck being like just a regular guy who works in carpentry and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then they meet together again after a long time, and it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny. And then one of the boyfriends she has is Keanu Reeves. And then he comes up there and he has his whole wacky thing because he's being self-referential here.
Yeah.
Kind of like how what do you call it? Bruce Campbell was inside My Name is Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh yeah. And he goes up. He's like, yeah, I played John Wick.
Yeah.
And it's really funny. He's really good in it, and he's all that stuff. And then they have a fight, and then he punches Keanu Reeves. Randall Park does.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh damn, I punched John Wick. And I'm like, oh, that's really funny because he made a song about it too. I punched Keanu Reeves, and you can hear it on YouTube and all that stuff. It's really funny. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's only in it for like 10 minutes, and that's kind of all you need from him in there. And for the most part, the movie was like, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of just nothing special. It's kind of cool like that there was like a lot more Asian people in here than you'd expect, and there was a whole thing like, oh, people are comparing it to like Crazy Rich Asians, and I've never watched that one. Yeah. I watched this one. I like this one a lot more because it's got more of the humor that I'm used to. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of weird to think that too because the wife of him inside Fresh Off the Boat was inside Crazy Rich Asians, and the husband was inside this one. It's taking over, man. But yeah, I don't know I don't want to say like, oh, go watch it immediately. It's like, if you want to watch it, go watch it because it's not bad. You'll get your kicks out of it for a bit, and especially the highlight of that movie is Keanu Reeves, and it'll be him being himself. So that's all you can really hope for in that movie. But as I was talking about before, was Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay, go ahead.
They did that thing again where it's like if someone's higher level than you, you can't assassinate them because they'll survive. I'm like, how do you survive a stabbing in the throat?
How?
Because he's way more powerful than you, has more HP. I'm like, that does not happen in the real world, man. If I stab you once in the throat, you're dead.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they're doing the thing like, oh, you can just upgrade your weapons as you go, and it happens so frequently in this game. It's the point like, why would you want to keep on to one weapon the entire time? And it makes no sense. And it kind of just drags on so goddamn long in this game. That's like one of the big complaints of this one. Which is like, you can play about like 40 to 45 hours and still feel like you're not going to finish the game anytime soon. It's that good for busy people like us, no. For people back in the day when we had like 100 hours to spare, yeah, that would be great. Because if you can organically get like 100 hours from a game that isn't, that has nothing to do with multiplayer or anything like that, that'd be nice. But this one right here, it feels like they've automatically like, oh yeah, you don't get as much XP as you did before. All the weapons you have like a level ago are completely useless because you got like some newer ones, and if you were to upgrade the previous one, it's only good for like another 2 levels before you find something even better. So it's like, what's the point then? Am I having my fun? There's still some pretty cool moments. There's a lot of Greek history in this game. It's Socrates, or it's like Leonidas. They talk about a lot, which I'm like, Leonidas. Everyone here, do all your 300 references now because there's just so many of it in there.
Is this Sparta?
No, but you can do that kick as many times as you want. That's basically one of the powerful things in there. Like, you can like pretty much bullshit in that game, and kind of fuck with people's fights. They want you to have a big old battle, but you're like, I'm gonna lure him closer to the edge of this cliff so I can kick him off, and it's satisfying to do that. It's like he's right there, like, okay, here we go, boom, you kick him off and he flies, and I was like, oh, that was easy. You can still climb almost anything, which is weird to me, because they never, like, that's part of the Assassin's Creed, like, cool mechanics. You can climb and parkour and all that stuff. But I'm like, I ain't never heard no Spartan or whatever, some Greek guy being a free runner or something, anything like that. What the hell? That's weird. So this is almost one of the first times you can ever just be straight, like, okay, I'm gonna be a girl this entire playthrough, or I'm gonna be a guy this entire playthrough. Then you can for some reason romance anyone you want. Not anyone, but like the ones that have an option to romance them. Like, oh, you can romance this dude if you're a dude, and then at the same time romance a girl later on in the game. Like, other than just getting a couple of benefits, like, cool things for your ship, there's really no reason to do it. And it's like, oh, okay, I got a few extra money out of that. Weird? I don't know. But it's a game. I've always gone to think like, I'm gonna only spend like $20 per Assassin's Creed game. You get a lot of that $20. That's for damn sure. You get like your money's worth. That because the map for this one is ridiculously huge. Because they add in like also the pirate ship battles from Part 4, which I loved. This one's a little bit more annoying because it's not you don't get, the thing I missed most was this little tiny spyglass that you had, and you used it and you found out what level a ship was. If you're going down past them, they're higher than you. You really can't do anything unless run away. And there's not much you can do with the ship anyways. You can climb it and all this stuff, but there's this really cool thing inside Part 4 where you swing on like a rope into the other ships when you're taking them over. I like that one a lot. They don't have that here. Out of all the things to not have. But yeah, that's your video game review for this one.
Yep.
I don't know.
Time for me to go, though.
Time for you to go?
Yeah.
Are you going to go?
I'm going to spend time with my daughter because, A, can I have my babysitter leaving at 3:30.
I'm looking at the time like, what time is it right now? I don't even know. Go to our facebook.com/the dead pixels of the internet. You can like the page. Go to our Twitter. And I think recently, I don't know what happened, but it may have gotten unlinked to our Facebook because I checked it and was like, well, it's not updating.
Oh.
I don't remember the thing for that one. But you still can at TDPOTI podcast.
Yeah.
Go to my individual at Joe Manuel.
My individual broken Instagram.
I'm back again. People are asking if I'm back, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Go to our YouTube, youtube.com/deadpixelsinternet.
Ooh.
You can subscribe there. You can comment and like all that stuff. And people you probably listen to it right now on YouTube.
Yep, maybe, or just on the podcast application.
Yeah, on Apple or on Stitcher or on iTunes. All that stuff is good. And also your
a skill trip Chicago, baby.
Yeah,
Board man gets paid.
Board man. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
This has been the Dead Pixels here. Ruin the picture since 2011.